I'm Angie and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Halloween makeup video, so I'm going to get right to it and I hope that you enjoy, maybe pick up a thing or two, maybe get some ideas to use on Halloween yourself. So let's get started using the designer makeup tools, cream to powder foundation in white to create the first layer of my blue base. So this is not just any porcelain doll, but this is a creepy, cracked marionette porcelain doll. So we're just gonna get this first base on, building it up slowly, and then get rocking. It's gonna be creepy for Halloween. Because if I was contouring and highlighting, there's a fly in here. I could scare the fly away. Anyway, now I'm going to be highlighting and contouring by going in with bright whites in the center of my face and then using Aqua from the Makeup Forever Flash palette to carve out them contours. So yes, we have a small amount of the Aqua to pop it where I would have my contour. My nose. Now I'm going to be pulling this colour up. It's got it already, it's creepy in the monitor. And I'm going to stipple it because that's a great way to soften edges and blend without moving product too much. I'm just going to pick up some excess with this sponge. Very similar to cream contouring, but you can just make it as intense and theatrical as you'd like. It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's really push it into the hairline. Slowly, you want to see any skin. Over me. Now I'm going to soften this nose contour a tiny bit. Drawing a line straight down. Best way to do this is to pull it from the line and away from the line. And I'm going in with the blue, this matte color over here. You really want to tap that brush to get all that product off. I'm just going to press it into the hollow of my cheek right by the tragus up here and push the color into the cream contour. I'm going to pull it down a bit and then push it back up. I'm really pulling it into my hair. Really taking advantage of the fact that I've got the cream base. It makes it so much easier to blend this product rather than just being on the skin as it is. It's just much easier. And under the lip where the crevice is, like there. Important also to bring the contour up through the eye socket. Really blow that out. All the borders, all the way into the hairline. Make sure you really push it in there. Let's get in here more with contour. I'm going to go in with MAC pencil in coffee. I'm just going to quickly feather in some brows. But I'm going to use my natural shape. What I'm doing is I'm using some Showface translucent powder, which again I'm just going to be popping that on the main areas that I want to stay quite bright and set them. And I'm not doing small lips like the other marionette dolls, not happening. Going in with Lime Crime liquid lipstick. So I'm going to go in with another blush as well from Milani called Coral Cove. I'm going to bake the nose contour and the eyes as well, just to sharpen everything and keep it bright and beautiful. I'm using the Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes Cream in Black. I know I was so awkward with my hands and that, but whatevs. I'm actually just not doing a cut crease per se, but it's more I'm just hollowing out my eyes where the crease is, because that is really standard for a doll, especially a creepy one like me. I already think that looks terrifying. Using the NYX Jumbo pencil in Milk. I'm gonna use a concealer brush with a bit of product on from when we made the face space. We're gonna pull it and clean up the areas. We're gonna pull this across here like that, right across. And I have this terrible habit where it seems as though I'm attempting to eat some sort of Asian cuisine by using chopsticks with my makeup brushes. I don't know what it is. I just keep seeing myself do this when I'm editing. I want a perfect body. I'm going to be using highlight number 1 from Mercier. This highlight has the perfect champagne undertone to achieve the porcelain effect that I'm after, but to give it a pop, I need to pack that powder on like a motherfucker because it's not going to stick otherwise. Outer corners and over the cut crease. See, the shape needs to be a cut crease, but I'm not continuing that in terms of the color. I just want that because that's actually what the doll's eyes would look like, but I want my own choices of colors for this look. I want it to look like it's really going to mess with your life. Because I'm using such a soft black brush because I really don't want the pigment to be too intense. I want to be able to really soften it and just have like a wash. So you can still see that there's like this lining in the eyes. So now I'm going to take some silver from the Urban Decay Electrics palette on my finger and I'm going to press it onto the lid towards the outer corner, but not the whole way. Think of those clowns that you put the balls in their mouth? Yeah, that's it. The Kat Von D tattoo liner. So we're going to be applying the lashes together on the bottom because I know that is unfamiliar to some people. Okay, so now we are going to be drawing the lower lash line over here. So I'm taking it from the edge of the eyelash, underneath the eye. In the upper lash line and in the crease as well to get a really intense wing. Make me look super doll-eyed. Popping on the second lash and blowing the glue and then pressing it down a little bit below the lash line and the white eyeliner to make my eyes look enormous. Going in with eyeliner to draw in some cracks with a very, very light hand and a shake, and it has to be quite shaky for it to get that really cracked effect. I'm going to be colouring in some areas of the cracks so then it looks as though I have the glass chipped off of my face. So guys, that is the end of my Halloween video and I hope that you enjoyed it and you can get a bit creepy. Changed up the hair and added some cracks with the Kat Von D liner, and I'm just going to finish off by doing the lips. Nothing finishes off a good Halloween makeup like Kryolan Tooth Lacquer.